Sweet. Hopefully it's all working. Hope everybody is doing great. See if I can change my interface a little. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see who shows up. Hope you're having a good day. I'm all briared up. I'm here with a sort of chocolate and Virginia blend that was very haphazardly thrown together. Kind of like I'm ready for something now, and I'm going to grab this little bit of what was left in this jar and what's in this plastic bag and throw them together and hope it's good. That's pretty good. I hope you guys have had a great summer. I hope the noise from the air conditioner is not too annoying, but I'm going to leave it on. It is 80 in here, which is, if I'm in the breeze of it, is good enough. So today, I am shop cleaning. I have missed everybody more than you can ever know. I've thought about everybody this summer, before this summer, this time period I've been off the air, so to speak, has been both good and a little bit depressing almost, because I missed you guys. But when I see some more folks on, I'll let you guys know what's been happening this insane summer. I have lots and lots to share with you all. And yeah, it's been a good summer. It's been a crazy summer. Anybody joining in, let me know how you're doing, how your summer is. I need to say, first of all, I'm having a little bit of trouble with names today, okay? I'm trying to remember as many people as I can that I wanted to mention. So first of all, a re-congratulations to Sergeant Savinelli for retiring. I know it's been a while since he has. Unless my memory betrays me and he is for some reason back at it. But anyway, congratulations to him. A huge congratulations to our brother Simon with London Calling, because he had a marriage in the family, which is amazing. Everything today, the theme is amazing. That's how it is. That's how it's going to be. Oh, now I figured out how the chat thing works. I feel so silly. That's why it wasn't showing up. Saeed, oh my gosh, great to see you, brother. Good evening for you. It is 10:45 a.m. here. You'll be going into summer in a few months, man. I'll tell you, our summer is, well, we got about a month left. Almost two, if you include the entirety of that month, because sometimes it goes longer. Daughter's wedding, thank you. For some reason, I kept thinking son, and I think it was son-in-law in my mind. But we've had weddings, and man, the road goes, who used to be Sasquatch Piper 2, is going to be a grandpa. So that's awesome. Today is the second day I've had, well, probably the third day this summer I've had a lot of energy, maybe even the fourth. And yesterday and today are sequential. It's been one after the other of good days. So today is shop cleaning. So I'm wiping down all my jars. Now, I usually like to let the dust gather a little bit on here, just because it feels kind of good. But I'm cleaning everything. wiping down counters, all that stuff, because I had to go without working on pipes much this summer. Almost not at all. So now I'm going to start. Everything's getting dusted and cleaned. And I started to do this a couple of times, but it's been wicked, bud. So we had gotten through. Well, I'll just do it in chronological order. So towards summertime, my father-in-law was having a lot of heart trouble. And he predicted years ago that something was going to happen with his heart. Not kidding. Before he ever had any signs of heart trouble, he said, he was even talking options like, if he were to have heart issues, he wanted to do everything he could with medicine as opposed to surgery. And having diabetes, I totally understand that surgery should be a big concern because healing is slower and, it complicates things. But he said he'd be open to a pacemaker if it ever came. That way everybody just knew where he stood. And through a whole lot of poor decisions and a few good decisions on certain people's parts, not his, thank goodness, not family or anything like that had issues. It complicated things. And finally, he came to the realization almost eerily. And he said, what's sad is I'm going to die before they get me a pacemaker. And he was right, but they were able to resuscitate him. He a few weeks ago fell, hit his head, hit his arms, had a total heart block. I did make a few videos yesterday, and then I was looking after my mom, so when I heard her call to me, and then I had scam calls that interrupted the videos, so I posted the first one this morning and just haven't done the next 2 or 3 following. Have not posted those yet. Oh, okay, thank you, buddy. Yeah, I don't even remember what all I mentioned, honestly. I rewatched it before I posted it just to make sure that everything was accurate and that I wasn't mentioning either people who didn't wish to be mentioned or, stuff like that. And, yeah, so he came out of it. He's doing great. Then, my mom, well, yeah. So you saw it, pretty much covered it all, yeah. I think I covered, or mostly everything. I know some of the other videos had more information in them, but anyway, I get to the end of the summer, hanging out with my nephew. Life is good. Yeah. Then I got a call from my neurology department, which is in a different location, and they said, "Hey, we're calling to follow up on how you're doing." I said, "Oh, I'm doing good." So I'm thinking seizure-wise, telling them I had a lot of pretty good days, had a couple hard ones, but I was just updating them. And she said, "Well, great to hear, and how's we wanted to really see how you were doing since you're with your disc." And I'm like, huh? Because my family is farmers. So when I hear disc, I think of the implement. And there. And she said, so basically when I had a bunch of tests done, they did a full spinal exam. And at some point, maybe I just forgot or was under meds or something. I had a ruptured disc. And they sent the information over. And it was not relayed appropriately. Put it that way. It was by them, but not another facility. So my L1 had between. Oh, sorry, that was loud. Between my L1 and L2, the disc ruptured, and the way it did, the best thing to do was let it heal anyway, which it mostly did. But it explained why all of a sudden, for like the last almost year, my legs would go numb after sitting down for like maybe a minute sometimes. And I'm like, this is crazy. Like, if I lay on my stomach on my bed, I'll even move the pillows out so it's flat. And I almost cannot get up, man. Like, it takes everything I have to get up. So, oh, that could have been bad. I almost hit the window with that. So I learned that at the end. But my mom had a total knee a week ago, just about, and she's doing really good. She started her therapy recently, and I used to be at therapy 8, so I know how to do her therapies at her place. And she kind of wanted her own time today, and I understand that everybody's entitled to some them time, But I talked with her on the phone, and having seen her yesterday and knowing what she can do safely, I gave her some tips on the therapies she should do today. And she's told me what she's already done this morning. So great strides, man, great strides. And we'll pick up tomorrow. We'll do the full official sessions at home the next couple days. So that's where I will be off and on. And you can't wish for better. A big worry was her heart, but she did good. Another concern was infection, stuff like that. You get new knees or replacements, you got to worry about infection. And so far, no signs of that whatsoever. And, it was a rough summer, but we got to see lots of family, and everybody's doing good. I don't even remember getting this glove. I think that's my nephew's glove, actually. And man, now I'm just ready to get back onto videos and back on pipes, and it's been so weird, man. It goes so fast. I must have had a good time, because time flies when you're having fun, So they tell me. Thank you. How have you been, bud? Oh, yeah, the horses have been awesome, by the way. And my sister-in-law, whose husband had the bypass that was extremely successful, God bless him. She has horses now. Her oldest one is 27 years old, and they are so well cared for that the horse doesn't look older than 17. Now, they can live longer than that, but it's a lot of times in their 20s is when they develop some kind of issue, and there has to be a lot more medicine involved or more visits to vets and stuff like that. And so far, it hasn't come to that. And I got new buffer wheels during my time being off. I got some things ready, so I'm ready, dude. Once I clean this stuff, in the next couple of days, I'll be back into trouble. I know. And the last 2 months were like a weekend. And of course, everybody says it all the time. I do too. But it really went crazy fast. It really did. But today is good. I got since my mom is taking care of her therapy, and kind of wanting a little bit easier day with light therapy. And I said, well, I'll do my therapy and take today easy. This is my buddy. You know, the pipes are my best friend. This is my buddy. 2 or 3 of those a day is my persistent goal. But I am becoming more and more of a fan of apple cider vinegar because I'm not able to have a lot of citrus because of colitis. So to help break up kidney stones and stuff, keep them from forming, the next best thing is apple cider vinegar. So every couple of days I take a drink of that. And it is how it sounds. It's not amazing. Like my pipe lighting skills today. Do I have cleaners in here? I do have cleaners in here. I hadn't been out here to the point where I ran out of useful cleaners inside. So when I was in here yesterday speculating things and deciding what needed done before I could get back into it, I stole the ones from in the shop and then I brought them back out today. Okay, let's see. Did I bring? Oh, I hope I did. So I smoked 2 half cigars and 1 full cigar. And I've been wanting to smoke them with people. Thank goodness I got to do that video. And it has just been a wild roller coaster. But I feel good, man. Just a little jittery, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I feel it in my arms more than anywhere. I don't know how to explain it. The nerves. I feel it a little bit. So I'm just not going to push too much, but I'll do the easy and annoying today. And then tomorrow, after I do mom's therapy, as long as I have another good day like today, then I will be back on the spindle. And then I always rob myself of my utility knives. We must have like 10 of them by now because I find them everywhere. Unless I need them. Where did I put it? But we traveled everywhere. Yeah, I left myself plenty of work to finish. So that's good. I lost one of my many. That's okay. Perfect. Oh, that's too late. I'm going to use the camera to know what the heck I'm doing. Not bad. So do you have plans for your summer? My plans are to get to fall. I did get to have a small issue while working on a pipe. So I at least got to accomplish some of the norm. In my dad's shop, my dad's poor, roofless, well, partially roofless shop is being worked on. And man, it rained a lot this year, of course, because he's missing it. And what are you smoking? This is a Maduro from Smoker Friendly, which are surprisingly a quite good. Oh, I'm flipping the camera off. A surprisingly good quality cigar. Now I'm expecting a short phone call anytime. I've been expecting it for over an hour, so I'm like, I'll start the live anyway and get out here and do some good. So if you see the camera or mute, whatever, pop on for a moment. I'm still here. I just got to be ready to answer the phone, which I should turn the volume off and just leave it where I can have it out in the open and then miss it. But it's early yet, man, and I'm feeling really good. So maybe we'll get to some pipe work this afternoon. We'll see. Man, I've missed you guys. Anybody who sees this, you have been thought of and missed with well wishes and warm regards this year. We're going to see if this lamp even works. That's why it's here. Maybe it'll work. Actually, this poor lamp had a ton of glass in it from the tornadoes from a window breaking. But to my great surprise, it didn't break itself. And anybody in the stream, you're welcome to say hi or chat. That's fine. If you don't feel like it, that's fine too. It's up to you. Ooh, and I even cleaned this off before. Man, my air filter's ready to go. See, the shop is like, hey, man, you got to get back in here. So that's good. we have to dust this shop to make sure it's ready for dust in the shop. I actually like having, I can't talk. I actually like having a clean workspace. I don't always get the clean workspace, but I prefer to have the clean workspace. All right, we will test this lamp in a moment. We got to throw things around here. That's how it works. But yeah, good summer. Good summer. Health issues. I mean, the good thing is it wasn't my health issues primarily. But sometimes I prefer it be me and nobody else. If it's going to happen, I'm kind of used to it. So that's the part I don't like, is that it had to happen to other people. Man, this is going good. That's a hairy son of a gun. Say, Mom, I got a task for you. For your therapy today, you're going to help me move a lathe. I don't think that'd work out too well. I don't think I'm going to push that. Let me double check something. Actually, Everett is live. I'm going to check on him. And I will maybe do a live following. So thank you.